finally the match I was looking for. Solar apparently still playing for Team Falcon. And if you're not familiar with Team Falcon, I'm pretty sure those are a Saudi corporate. Team Falcons is a Saudi-based esports organization. Okay, so you guys, they still have Rogue, Solar, and Bunny, right? If they would throw away StarCraft and EWC, G, no, EWC, not G, next year, why would they still keep their players in StarCraft? Why would they have not only contracts till the end of that last season, basically? Huh? Think about it. So I'm pretty hopeful that we're gonna have some StarCraft at the global finals again next year. And it just needs to be fleshed out, I guess, how the season itself is gonna look like. And I hope we're gonna get to that point very early here. Maybe even this year still. It's been delayed quite a bit. Apparently there were supposed to be things in the works, but yeah. Just hope stuff's gonna happen soon. But as I said, like, if you are the Saudi company, right, and you have this Team Falcons thing, and you have those StarCraft players on contract, it doesn't make sense to have them, like, they're not doing this from the good of their heart. They're doing this because they are pushing the esports there. And if they have people in titles that are not represented in their own esports festivals, it doesn't make sense to have them at all. He gets the creep tumor there, nice and loud. So yeah, I'm pretty hopeful that we do have something going on very soon here for StarCraft. Now, quick recall is gonna save these adepts here. And yeah, Oracle on the way here did not get overcharged. This is definitely a notable thing. He's gonna tank those links for now. Now he's gonna move across. What is this inside? It's like a, I don't know. It keeps on exploding. Oracle's gonna run into a couple of queens here, just scouting around a little bit. He's gonna confirm again the third base. Hey, you actually do have it, and there was no cancel. There's only a couple of drones here. There's this guy looking across the minerals, LabBot 1X. And Link's waiting for the opportunity. Probe? Oh. He was supposed to make something, yeah. He was on a command to do something. Double Oracle coming in here. Trying to go for some drones here, but he's gonna settle for a queen, maybe. There's enough energy coming from the left side here, so he needs to fall back with these Oracles. Now he's gonna come in with these Adepts. With this idea, I don't actually like it so much because, yeah, as you can see, these Adepts are kind of forfeit now here. And they're gonna shade, but they are so low. You can snipe 3 of those with that queen. And he just needs to get out. I mean, it's nice if he can keep more than 2 alive, and he does. A little bit of miss target, I guess, by Solar, but he can still catch these. Lane's not moving though. Oh, he might just miss those. Team Falcons, man. Team Falcons. Pretty cool name, actually. I really like it. It makes a lot of sense for the country, but yeah. Now, Triple Adept coming in again here. Trying to go for drones, but beautiful evacuation here. Not finding anything, man. So far, Solar's defense has looking... Oh my god. It's been looking stellar. 2 drones and 19 Zerglings for 7 Adepts and a probe. Ooh. Losing one of the Oracles here. So far, things have not been going Astrea's way. Not at all. This map feels very open in the middle. So it's gonna be tough to push across as Protoss. And it's gonna be nice for flanks and everything like that. So Zerg is gonna have a great time if he can get his creep out a little bit. Now he got rid of a lot of these oracles and the energy. He killed one of the oracles. And he should be able to just like push out some more creep at this point, this state of the game. And there we go, yeah. He's gonna start, go ahead and really expand that creep. By the way, guys, how would you feel if there was only a limitation? A queen can only have one active creep geomo at a time. You couldn't see endless creep geomers. So we do see Solar now pushing across the map. Of course, this base is vacant. There is no workers here. And yeah, Astrea is gonna see this now. It's like, wait, what? You have nothing? Oh, you have this. I see now. He sees the queens, he sees the walk, he sees the destruction of his base before him, because Ravagers are here and Roaches are here. Now, Storm's complete. Oh, that's a good Storm there on those Roaches. Another nice Storm, and he has one more, almost two more Storms in this High Templar. There we go. Now he's gonna change the man. And I think he has like, what is it, about, no, 10 seconds, yeah, on that recharge, so he can warp in a couple more High Templars. There we go. Oh, there's a warp in, slow warp ins. Oh my god, no. The Oracle is gonna get sniped. Ooh, almost. But he does have those Templars now. He could overcharge one of those. He does have back the charge. Okay, so sorry, what did he overcharge? He overcharged something, apparently. I guess, oh, a Templar here from the main base. This one is the one with the energy. He has two Storms pocketed. Now he needs to be a little bit careful there. This one Storm didn't do too much damage. He's gonna drop the Templar, possibly on top of the army there. At least that's the plan. There we go. What's a beautiful Storm. So much damage into all of these Roach Ravagers. Is it gonna be enough though? Is it gonna be enough? Let's see how much recharge time is there still on that energy. There's still another 20 seconds before he can do a move like that again, and we're starting to push through here. Solar on the right side into that third base. Can he hold with some Warp Prism Micro? He does have 3 Immortals and 2 flanking from the left. He needs to run back with those 2 Immortals, but they get stuck. Oh my god, last second pickup into the Warp Prism here. That one Zergling almost got those guys stuck there. And another Storm is going down. We do have the recharge. Yes, it did hit. That was 20 seconds you were looking at. But then again, as you can see, it's only 2 Storms. It's not that great. And he still didn't manage to kill that army. He has still a lot of Immortals here. Loses another one. He has 3 Immortals still here coming from the left. Another round of charge slots trying to get rid of the Roaches here. And they're actually doing a fine job. We need to be careful though with the Immortal on the right side. But it feels like Astrea might just be on the verge of holding here. And Solar in fact is holding back for now. But he's still making only units. He did just cancel his +1 attack, which is very interesting. If you were looking at that, he was making that one. Now he did cancel the +1 melee. And he's gonna double down. He's gonna come back. Astrea does see this. He's gonna have another overcharge. In just a second, he loses a Templar to a snipe there. That's definitely unfortunate. That already was building some energy here. Now he's gonna have one more. He's already overcharged that one while warping in. You need to be careful if you do moves like that. But there was another good set of Storms here. Still though, I feel like this might just be too much. Not enough units reinforcing here for our Protoss player. Still, finally getting rid of that energy from the second Robo. And Solar is gonna break Astrea. GG is gonna be called. Creeping is hard enough, and queens are more expensive. Don't nerf them anymore, please. I feel like still creep is way too powerful. Nerfed immortals. Yeah, you definitely could see there that the immortals are way weaker than they used to be. I mean, he was up to like 6 immortals at some point, and he still just couldn't hold off Rogue Ravager, and they're supposed to be the counter. And he did have a War Prism to chuckle with. He did have support units in charge lots. He did have storms. So it feels like maybe the immortal nerf is a little bit too big. It's arguable, but yeah, if like imagine the immortal would be dealing 10 more damage or 10% more damage, he would probably hold that attack. Alrighty. Whispers of Gold is the name of the map. In the bottom right it is Astrea, down 1-0 and up. In the top left it is Solar playing for Team Falcon, the Saudi esports corporation. And yeah, why would they still employ players if they wouldn't want to make another season of EWC or EWC, yeah. It's kind of a mouthful. It's only my personal opinion, of course be free to have your own opinion on those matters, but I kind of expect to see anything StarCraft related being thrown up very, very soon here into the press. Now, I also know that for a fact the guy who is basically working at ESL, the head of StarCraft, is still working at ESL. He didn't retire, so that's also a tell, I would say. We do have a big lobby in the heads and in the higher ups from ESL, which likes StarCraft. And yeah, there's a lot of people supporting the game from the company side as well. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something, but it will not be the same as you've seen last season. It just will be less. And yeah, they're probably figuring out what they can do with what they have and how they can make the best stuff happen with a slimmed down budget, most likely. Also, like, there's a lot of things going on, right, behind the scenes. So for example, like one of the main sponsors always has been Intel, and Intel is just simply not doing as great currently as a company. It's not selling that much. I think it was just thrown out of the what is it called, stock value. It just like dropped a little bit there, and Nvidia surpassed Intel there for like the first time or ever or whatever, I don't know, something like that. So it's not that great for their sponsors either. So there's like just less money available for everything that's not inside of Saudi Arabia. And the Saudi Arabia esports World Cup is basically where they will put in money, but they don't really invest into all of these Intel Extreme Master Cups or Intel Extreme Masters events across the globe. I'm pretty sure they don't really pay that much into those. So I would love to see how actually the money flows there, so we can like get a picture of where is what being used and such. And I'm pretty sure the Saudi Arabia event is basically where they invest everything, and everything aside from that is like how it's used to be. So there's simply less to work with aside from that big mine event. Okay, so now we have 2 adepts here, trying to shade in, just poking about a little bit. He was trying to die some creep, didn't see an opening there, unfortunately, this time. So no early creep tumor here for Astrea. Solo's been looking very good, very strong. Spore Crawler, the freaking steroids Spore Crawler there, dealing super damage now, is on the way here. And a supercharged Oracle is flying across the map. Already sitting at 170 energy. That's really so much, man. Kind of crazy. It's gonna deny just some creep, like even creep denying is very easy now with those supercharged oracles, and you can still go ahead and harass those drones. Boom! Gonna get the first one. That's some nice damage already with that one oracle. 2 creep tumors, or 3 even. And a drone. Is he not gonna kill this overlord? No, he's gonna do it. He was debating on helping out his defense here on the left with that Void Ray. Interesting choice. Void Ray after Oracle. Now Oracle coming in again here. Seeing a beautiful opening there. A little bit sloppy from Solar. So already doing mistakes he was not doing last game. And things are looking way better for our Protoss player. I mean, look at this. We were looking at 2 drones killed and I think like 20 links or something for 7 adepts and a probe. Now we're looking at 1 adept, 1 probe, and already 4 and 2 overlords. So yeah, looking really good here. Kind of curious to see if he wants to go for another immortal composition. It looks kind of that way. He's gonna go into the storm first. But I kind of expect to see a robotics facility being thrown down very soon after this. Man, look at that spore damage. Oh, it hurts. Ooh. 1 spore to rule them all. Now, Overlord speed, drop Overlord, and a lot of roaches. 4 queens in a circle. Trying to abort that Overlord. Solar is not going to give Astrea any time this game. Gonna try to bully him out of that game. Now we don't see any storm upgraded yet, and I think Astrea should have gotten onto that one. Does he have all the information? He did see a lair, and I think he knows about the lack of drones kind of. Now he sees roaches. This is the last piece of the puzzle, and he's gonna throw down a second robotics at the 3rd base. So this is an interesting defense he has been toying with. He's gonna throw a robo down at each base, so he can reinforce with immortals from each base. But he's not making immortals right now. Why is he not using this robo? There we go. Now Solar's already moving in. He's very link focused this time on his composition. So Void Ray gets picked off here by the queen drop. So now, I mean, any air units are going to be king, but queens are still here. If he can snipe that overlord, if he can snipe any of those queens, he's going to be so happy. But already Link's running into the main base. Quick overcharge on the Oracle to regain so much energy here and actually basically keeping all of these Links at bay here. That's a great thing. He needs to repower his robotics facility though. That immortal can't be stuck there for so long. It feels like weird. He has been using this robo as well. What is he making? He's just making gateways right now. Oracle is gonna get killed here and gonna fall down to the surface. Still not remaking that pylon here on that robotics facility. He does have a couple Archons trying to push in from the left side, but now finally Links are in the main base. A cannon and Void Ray are gonna hold the line for now. Can he kill those queens? And then he could just clear up everything with the Void Rays. I mean, just having a couple High Templars for feedback here would be an amazing move, in my opinion. He's gonna try and stack more and more Void Rays. 3rd queen is gonna come online, 4th queen is gonna be here, 5th queen even joining the fray, 5 queens now. This looks more and more grim here for our Protoss player. A few very uncharacteristic mistakes here from Astrea as well. Just finally starting to try and get that repowered. Archons are in a high number now. We do have 5 Archons. That's a ton of splash damage as well. Need to be careful. Ravagers are pretty powerful though against Archons. And he's starting to push out the creep here into the front. Now he's going for Storm. I don't think this is the time where you try to go for Storm, to be honest. You just warp in some High Templars, you feed back all of those Queens, get rid of the energy, and then if you can kill those Queens and get the air superiority, you can finally just work away at all of those units with your unkillable Void Rays. Potentially unkillable Void Rays. Another round of warp-ins here. Oh, he's gonna overcharge a battery. But this battery is just gonna get sniped. Oh, that's a beautiful snipe here from Solar. Also not spaced out batteries. A little bit of a mistake here from Astrea. Trying to fight again with only the Archons and the Zealots on the left side. Now, Void Rays are here on the right. Still trying to defend this natural base. One cannon, of course, also in the mix here. But, I mean, now he could maybe snipe those Queens. It was a little bit of an opportunity, it felt like. He does have one High Templar trying to get energy, so he does have Storm completed now. But does he though? Yeah, he does, right? No, he did cancel Storm again, okay. But he could use feedback, as I said earlier. Feedback those Queens, get rid of the energy. Now he could maybe kill one Queen here. He's gonna lose a lot of these units though again. Does he get the second Queen? He does. So now it's 2 Queens against 2 Void Rays. Can he kill it? But even now, if he kills those Queens, he could potentially clear all of this army for free, but the thing is at what cost, right? That's the weird thing to say here, because he's gonna lose all of his units in the left for now, and he's gonna just lose, he did lose the Nexus, he's gonna lose everything else. Now he needs to be careful though, he needs to micro those Void Rays, and you can't just lose them like that to a bile attempt, and it actually was not only an attempt, it just worked. Wow. Again, a bile hitting that Void Ray here. A couple more biles and the Void Ray is gonna be gone, and then all of this thing we were talking about, the free damage, not gonna happen anymore. And there we go, Queen's reinforcing here, did finally walk over across the map again. And now you need to be careful. I think the writing's on the wall. Losing another Void Ray here. All of the army to the left is about to vaporize here. We do have now a ton of Immortals and 1 Archon to keep them safe against Lings. Ah, 1 does fall to Roaches though. Now he needs to be careful again. Queens here in the fray as well. Can he get rid of those Queens again? Does he still have a Void Ray? He still has a Void Ray, but it's like, man. Can he hold this? Can he hold this? Solar is not really been growing too much behind this. He's still down in workers. He's making only units. He did get another hatchery for some extra production. But we're starting to clear some creep here. Some nice force fields, grabbing a few Queens. He's gonna try to re-expand to the left here, but I think this is gonna be cancelled by those Lings only. Gonna try to save it with a few Zealots. And we do see another Archon group. No, he's not. He's actually going to save this one. Okay. 1 Zealot to keep it safe. Now again, he needs to be careful though. He kind of wants to keep his infrastructure alive here. He doesn't want to keep that, lose that pylon. And Solar is just regrouping. He's like, alright, you go ahead, expand again. And make probes again. And if he sees this base and sees the amount of drones mining there, he might even get, like, trick himself. Because he's like, alright, you're making drones again, right? But in fact, it's only units. It's still the 48 drones from earlier. Oh, if he could catch this portion of the army, that would be amazing. Yeah. And he's only gonna find the Overlords, which is still gonna be a good catch. Nah, you can get away. Oh, Void Rays. Okay, he kills 2. Kills 3. Yeah, he gets the Overlords. That's good. It's a supply block. It's good. He kills a Queen. Potentially now. 2 more Queens reinforcing here, trying to come back here for a sniped attempt, but did not work out. Now he has no Storm yet. Storm is not being chrono boosted. This base is so out on the open, I don't like it. I didn't like it when he took it, and I still don't like it now. And he still needs to defend this base, even though I don't like it. Some beautiful force fields here. After all of the biles have been thrown out, maybe Solar a little bit overzealous, using those biles a little bit too freely here. He still is just only buying time for his links to finish off the Nexus, and the Nexus indeed is gonna pop. Poof. So he accomplishes his goal. He can fall back now, but Astrea is just gonna retake his natural. That's in a way safer location. It is behind his army, and he still has his Warp Prism out on the map here on the left side. Now he did lose 21 probes, so he needs to re-probe. But he cannot over-probe. Now we do have Storm. Okay, so we do have Storm, we have 5 High Templars, we have a lot of energy. A lot of potential for damage. 24 probes, man. Needs to be careful. I think there's still a miss rally. No, there was no vision here. Finally, he's gonna see the Ravager army. Man, he's gonna try and storm this to death. Does he have another one? He has more energy. He still can storm. Is he gonna lose the base though? Oh, if he could storm all of these morphing guys there. He does not have the energy anymore. He does not have any overcharge. Now he could feedback. I think he still has a few feedbacks. Oh, okay. Voiders are gonna escape certain death there. The probes just keep on falling. I think, man, Solar should have been... I think he has done it at this point. This army is looking weaker and weaker here from our Protoss player. The money is diminishing. And this Zerg army is just growing. Even though he hits himself with his own biles, he's gonna lose the right side here. The Void Rays, they're just on hold position, losing everything. He's gonna lose the Nexus. He's gonna bile the probes even here, which have been drilled to fight. And GG's gotta be called. Solar's gonna break Astrea. And man, what an all-in. Very prolonged. 15 minutes all-in. Kind of crazy, huh?